One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. He'll bring it out. It's Shepard. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. To the air. It's Denson. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do...
Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Back to throw, it's Denson. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts.
He's loose. The 20. He's at, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Off play action. Soft spot in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Boyd. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They're going to run it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Back to throw, it's Boyd. Got his man quickly. How about this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? How about running game so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground with the back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time on target. Touchdown, Southern Miss. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Sends it downfield. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Hurd! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Off play action on first down. Working the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll run play action. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. He's close to the first down, and they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. Running into the open space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Golden Eagles are on the move.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see...
There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Boyd. Pocket breaking down. Right on the money. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down.
Wide open, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
To the air, it's Boyd. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Complete in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That QB is absolutely going to buy all the hog mollies up front at steak dinner tonight. My goodness, when you have that much time in the pocket, I think I could be successful. And I don't even like quarterbacks who want to play quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. 2nd half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think...
Oh, he's got some space. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Denson. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up. for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll go right back to it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Buying some time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Boyd. He's got his man. Sweet spin. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, better look out! They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Got the 1st down himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope. He pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a 1st down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Looking to pass. It's Denson. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Looking for a gap, it's Raymond. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. On third down, he drops to throw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give as they work on that clock. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Quickly complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Back to pass, it's Boyd. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. Flushed out of the pocket. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Give to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll go up top on 2nd and short, trying to make magic on the scramble. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. He's got his man across the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. The give on the option. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Marshall, in the shadow of its own goalpost, will try to get some operating room on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time